breathe in, move, listen. Invite Jesus to your space. Welcome to Christ-Centered Yoga. We're going to get started today in mountain pose, so come to the front of your mat with your feet together, arms resting at the side of your body with your palms open to the front. I'd like you to close your eyes and take a moment to connect to your breath, inhaling through the nose and that long exhale out. Connect to your heavenly home while away on this earth. Let go of the day and bring yourself into this present moment, inviting Jesus to your space. Reach both arms up high to the sky. Slowly as you exhale, dive your body into a gentle forward fold. Take this moment to walk out your knees on the spot, extending one and then the other, letting go of any tension in the back of the legs or the hamstrings. Your head is heavy, using a block for extra space if that feels good. Let's slowly roll back up and reach both arms back up to the heavens above. Go a little bit deeper. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, release. Let's slowly root to rise. One more time. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, all the way up to the sky. Look up to the heavens above. Open your chest. And then dive back down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale. Come deeper into your forward fold. We've been here before, and let that gravity let go of any tension in the neck. Maybe we grab onto the back of the thighs or the calves, bringing yourself just a little bit closer towards those legs. If you need to keep those knees slightly bent, please do so. Listen to your body and do what feels good. We'll release into halfway lift, step back into our high plank, flow it out, rest it out, chaturanga dandasana, open up to upward facing dog, and then exhale, bend the knees and sit back into your child's pose. Round out the spine. With your next flow of breath, come into your upward facing dog, and exhale, flow back into your downward dog. Release those toes. Hold here for a breath. Feel into what feels good in your body. Through the back of the legs, the calf muscles. Let those heels fall to the earth. Generously bend the knees. Hop towards the front of your mat. Halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. We'll inhale, reach both arms up high to the sky. Stand up tall, and then check in. Samastiti. Take a moment, check in, come back to the awareness. As we inhale once again, open your heart and breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back into your high plank. Either modified knees, chest, and then chin, or full chaturanga dandasana. As you exhale, bend those knees and sink back into your child's pose. Round out the spine. We'll reach back up into upward facing dog. Lift the thighs off the mat. And then exhale, lift the hips. Downward dog. Beautiful. Check in. As we take our next breath, right leg will lift, three-legged dog. Bend the top knee and start to thread out the hip. For 2 and 3, warming up the hip joint. And 4, beautiful job. Inhale, extend, lift as tall as you can. Keep that knee gently bent and exhale. Come into plank pose, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift up high to the sky. Exhale, touch your knee to the other side of the body, left elbow. Inhale, core pulls in, reach to the sky. And then tiger curl, knee to nose. Step to the front of your mat, heel then toe. Hold this position. Find your presence, your focus. Reach both hands high to the sky, crescent lunge. That knee is directly over the ankle. You're opening your heart as you draw your shoulders down and away from the ears. Those palms and fingertips are sparking. And then dive your body all the way down as your forehead reaches for the shin, pyramid pose. Inhale to lunge. Grab onto any blocks or props that you would like to make extra space here. Flow out with that breath. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Think about pulling the right hip back and the left hip forward. Maybe you're sparking up the top toes, coming a little bit tall on the back heel. Beautiful job. Lengthen the spine. Deep belly breath in. We'll take the left hand to the outside of the right foot, revolved triangle. Begin to create this beautiful line from fingertip to fingertip. Stay square with the hip. Start to bend the front knee and continue to stay in this position. As we lengthen up into high lunge, as we windmill the hands, that right hand is going to reach for the back thigh, other arm to the sky, and then move into warrior two with your next breath. Check your alignment, pull that navel up into the spine, shoulders relax down away from the ears, then open and release to peaceful warrior as that top arm reaches for the heaven above. Exhale, come back to side angle, right elbow to right knee, or maybe you're going a little bit deeper with the fingertips to the mat or a block. If it's within your practice, you may choose a half bind, taking that left arm behind the back, interlace it on the inner thigh, or take it all the way through for a full bind. Maybe you look up towards the sky and really open the chest and heart. And if it's within your practice, you could take it one more step further by extending the front knee so the right knee comes all the way out. Very many different variations. Find what feels good in your body. Let go of ego and show up and give your body exactly what it needs. We can always return back to our side angle. Wherever you are, focus on the breath. Come back to extended side angle with the knee bent. We'll pivot over to center, left hand to the earth, twisted high lunge. Beautiful breath in, and then release that hand, come back to your runner's lunge. We're going right into a balancing sensation here. So as we ground down and find that beautiful strength, we'll start to bunny hop that back leg up, transition into our three-legged standing split. Maybe those hands are on the mat or they're on a block for support. We reach that left leg as high as we can to the sky. Our body will start to come closer and closer to the thigh. Maybe you grab onto one ankle with one hand, or using two if you want to challenge your balance today. Know if we start to wobble or move or fall out, we find ourselves grounded and come back in. Inhale, circle, sweep, and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back. Take a flow, rest it out, add an extra push-up or modified knees, chest, chin, or maybe you're skipping the vinyasa altogether. Meet me back in downward facing dog when you're ready, when you're willing. Left leg will start to lift high to the sky and warm up the hip joint by bending the knee and circle the knee in and around for 1 and for 2 and 3, flossing out that hip joint and extend into your three-legged dog. Maybe the knee is slightly bent or straight. We'll transition left elbow, left knee. Extend up to three-legged dog, and then left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, and then nose to knee, tiger curl, belly pulls in, step between the two hands, heel then toe. Find your center, your grounding point, your foundation. Once you're ready, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, extend the front knee, moving into pyramid posture. Inhale, center, grab onto blocks if you'd like some extra space. Exhale back. Inhale back to center, one movement, one breath. Exhale, push and extend, let the forehead fall towards the knee. Inhale, look up for length. And exhale, extend and hold this time. Squaring the hips, pull the left hip back and the right hip forward. Really pull your navel up into the spine so we've got that core connection and engagement. We'll start to take that right hand outside, the left foot, revolve triangle. With a slight variation, maybe spark up the back heel. We'll flow into our next asana as we start to bend the front knee. Stay exactly where you are with the upper body. Windmill the arms, lift the heart. Right arm goes to the sky and left hand rests on the back thigh. We'll open and turn the body on the next breath into Warrior 2. Arms out to the side, look forward, knee is directly above the ankle. Strong, powerful warrior. Open the front hand, release with your breath, paint the sky, peaceful warrior. Hold for a breath here. And then when you're ready, transition into extended side angle. Elbow on top of the knee, variation 1. Maybe 2 would be going fingertips to the mat, going a little bit deeper or a block. Or taking the third variation, a half bind, right hand behind the back, interlace on the inner thigh. Or variation 4, taking a full bind. Whichever choice you have made, please listen to the body. You may even choose to extend the front leg and come into a full extension here. Or come back into a bent knee and remember wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. Don't force anything, don't compare our rights or our lefts, but simply breathe into this asana and decide what feels best for your body in this present moment. Beautiful. Let's return back to center, release the hands. We'll pivot back into our lunge posture. From here, we'll start to reach the left arm up high to the sky into our twisted high lunge. Look up to the sky or down to the earth, whichever feels better. We'll square off our lunge, moving into our standing straddle splits. So ground down. Bunny hop that leg. We really focus on our balance here, shifting your weight forward, grabbing any blocks that you may need for extension. You could let go of your ankle, hold on to your mat or a block, or grab one calf with one hand. Maybe the second hand if you're working a little bit more on balance today. Wherever you are, exactly where you need to be, we'll slowly release down and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, reach those arms up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, draw breath in, halfway lengthen. Exhale, step back, walk however you're traveling. Knees, chest, chin, full chaturanga, or skip the vinyasa altogether. Follow your breath. Meet me back in downward dog. Connect back to your awareness and your breath. Bend your knees generously and hop towards the top of your mat into a seated position. Moving into Navasana. Bring those feet and knees together. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. We could use the back of our mat for support if we'd like to support ourselves. Or take one hand out to the side of the knee, another hand. Lift through the heart, lift through the crown. You may even choose to extend your knees altogether. If this is too much today, then bend your knees, breathe into it, or assist yourself and hold from behind. Just open the heart and breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale. We'll start to release, hands to the mat. Feet are grounded, hip width apart. We'll lift the hips and pelvis high to the sky. Look to the back of your mat. Start to release the body as we hover the hips up off the earth just a few inches. Extend through the legs. Find strength through the core. And then lift back up. Press the pelvis high to the sky. And then gently and slowly drop the hips. We'll inhale, both arms go high. Flex your toes. Come into your seated head to toe forward fold, whether it's grabbing onto the hamstrings, the calves, the toes, or grabbing a strap. remembering to fold from the hips and never the lumbar spine. If those hamstrings are feeling really tight today, then give a little gentle bend in the knees so that you're protecting the back while you allow yourself to go deeper into the muscles of the hamstrings. Close your eyes, come back to the breath, come back to the internal awareness of that connection to heavenly home while you're away. Step into the passenger side of your vehicle, your body, and let Christ be your guide. Invite Him to your presence as if He's already here. Let's reach those arms back up high to the sky. Bring them to the sides of the body. Scoot yourself forward. And then we'll reach forward and use the core to lie ourselves down all the way to our backs. Good. Once you've arrived, we'll start to bring the knees into the chest, taking gentle rocks with the knees, side to side, egg beater out, whatever feels good. Take this moment to wind everything down, to slow down the breath. Soles of the feet together, butterfly posture, rock back and forth. And gently and slowly start to extend one leg and bring one knee across the chest into our spinal twist, anchoring both shoulders to the earth. Gently look over that right arm, and then swapping sides when you're ready. Left knee draws into the chest. Bring it up and over the body, extend the arm, and look to the left side of the body. Both shoulders are anchored. Breathe in and let it go. Let's fold out into a pencil stretch here, get length, and then bring the soles of the feet together into Supta Baddha Konasana. We may even choose to press down on the top of the quadriceps, extending our spine. Close the eyes and take this opportunity to release your body into the mat. Maybe one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And with every exhalation, give yourself permission to let go of your day, to bring to intention this beautiful pondering question. To whom or to what will I give my life? Allowing ourselves to let go of the dizzying distractions of the world, welcoming positive thoughts into our hearts and our minds. Allow us to focus on Christ, to learn of Him. Let this love and light radiate through us. And when we feel ready to move on with our day, we may choose to bring those knees into the chest, roll over to the side of our body in a fetal pose, and then gently and slowly start to press up to a seated position, allowing ourselves to put our hands nice and softly onto our knees. Close your eyes and just stay for a moment. Peaceful awareness that we've cultivated from within. Allowing ourselves to roll out anything tense or tight in the neck or the spine. Maybe we walk out to one side of the knee. Gently bring that forehead to knee. Walk to the center of our mat. Reach as far as we can by grounding our sitting bones. And then all the way to the other side. And then come back to your center, knowing that no matter what circumstances are brought to us in our life, the dizzying distractions, you can always return home. Return home to your breath, this lifeline to our heavenly home. We'll start to lift the arms high to the sky, reach for heaven above to hear. Pull it all the way down into the third eye to seek for His truth. All the way to the lips to speak our truth with loving kindness, and into the heart to build on the foundation of Him. To whom or to what will I give my light? When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one through Him. Namaste. Thank you for breathing with me today in this Christ-centered yoga practice. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, give it a thumbs up for more Christ-centered yoga videos your way.